keep it cold.
All right, MP, win this game, move on to the second round. What's going through your mind right now?
Oh, yeah, that we gotta finish the job. You let a team like this stick around, they start thinking they got a chance. And we can't let that happen. It ends tonight.
Any special prep when it comes to potential series clinching game?
Yeah, you gotta treat it like any other game. That's why I'm at maximum intensity all year round. That's because there is no regular season or playoffs for me. Every time I go out there, I'm looking to do something historic. Tonight's no different.
Those kicks, MP.
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The Dallas Mavericks have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Golden State Warriors. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Here it is, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. And the question on everyone's mind tonight, will this be a clean sweep? Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And now, Dallas' starting group. They've got Flag. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Davis in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Butler, and it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You take a look at the Warriors. You don't want to write a team off, but down 3-0, there isn't a lot of hope to go around.
Yeah, this team can see the writing on the wall. With that said, they can still play for pride and put up a fight. Give them something to build on for next season.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Horford. Oh, sweet move. And it's Curry laying it in.
How good are the handles of Stephen Curry? Well, they open the doors early so people can get a look at it. Woo-hoo, that's nice.
Now Irving. Nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Brian, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And it's the Warriors with the ball after the basket by Dallas. Butler taking his time here. The three from Curry. The Mavericks pull it in. MP with it. Now Podziemski defending. Washington outside. Back to MP. Washington, a screen on Curry. MP, the pass to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Oh, my goodness. P.J. Washington got off the deck in a hurry.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. MP against Curry. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 5 now.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Irving. Left side, Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from 14, and it's Irving missing.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And Davis with the block.
Well, if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim, you might want to go somewhere else.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Now here's Washington. Pass to Irving. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It goes on Brandon Kujimski. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night here. Irving, no good on the free throw.
What's amazing about Kyrie Irving is if you ask a broad section of players who their favorite is to watch, many will tell you it's Kyrie.
Now here's Butler. Over Irving. Butler with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's MP. Washington, a screen on Curry. MP, the pass to Washington. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, athletic, long, P.J. Washington on the interior. Yeah, that's a pretty good bet.
Right side, Butler. Beyond the arc. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Flag. Butler covering. And it's Flag missing. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Golden State. To the left wing. And here's Kuminga for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Warford with a steal. Launches it. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Mavericks trail by 4. MP against Curry. And he gets that one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Golden State has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Horford outside. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Curry. There's the triple. And the Warriors with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And so he hits both. The Warriors lead by 3. Shoots from 12. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's MP. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It could be a reject.
Pass to Flag. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Washington. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Here's Washington. Here's Irving. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Warriors lead by 5. Pass to Podziemski. Down low. With his first shot attempt, Horford can't hit. The Mavericks have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Washington. Irving's got 5 points.
There may be no one more capable of tough finishes than Kyrie Irving.
Pass to Curry. Fires from the line. And the rebound goes to Dallas. MP outside. Irving finds Washington. Now MP. Horford with a steal. MP against Butler. Pass to Curry. Here's Horford. Here's Kuminga. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. On the wing, Irving. He's watched by Kuminga. And that one's good. Davis.
And he can get that shot anytime. He really can shoot over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Horford. Green comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Hield is subbed in for Podziemski. The Mavericks trailing. Inside. MP, the pass to Marshall. On the wing, Irving. Just 5 on the clock. It's intercepted. Hield against Irving. Outside Hield. Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Curry's got 21 points in the game. And so MP will bring it up for the Mavs. 4-point game. And all but certain now that MP and his team are moving on. You have to feel that there was a little extra edge from MP to try and silence his critics and doubters in the media.
You can believe me when I tell you that players hear that kind of talk. They may not respond to it directly, but they clock it. MP used that barb sent his way to motivate him this entire series.
And so it's Dallas with it. To the paint. And MP throws it down.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Warriors was tremendous. He picked up 38 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
The Warriors lead by 5. Here's Moody. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
Are you serious? That is some power from the point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Curry. And Dallas also making a switch. Davis is checked in. Free throw good. MP. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Outside Butler. Hield for three. He drops it from range. Hield's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Davis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's Curry. To the middle. Here's Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Warriors lead by 5.
There's a competitive edge to Draymond Green's game that makes him willing to try to score it on the interior. That's pretty. Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Curry finds Butler. To the paint. Here's Green. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
And it's Hield missing. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. We'll be right back after this word. And we welcome you. Some changes. Flags checked in for Marshall. Kyrie Irving comes in for Thompson. And MP is subbed in for Williams. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The kick out. Curry. Outside Kuminga. From downtown. It's rebounded by Dallas. Flag's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Irving. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Dallas, Kyrie Irving. At the line for 1.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
Outside Podziemski. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Butler. Here's Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Now here's MP. He's got 13. Davis finds MP. No good on that one. 5 for 9 in the game. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Out to Kuminga. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Curry. He's got 26. Outside for Green. Fires the 3. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP looking around. Pass to Lively. Inside. Anthony Davis packs it down.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Outside Butler. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Horford, he's checked in for Green. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's MP, and he lays it up and in. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Horford, a screen on Irving. Goes up from the top of the key, and he hits the jumper. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
It would be easy to take for granted the greatness we see every time Stephen Curry hits the floor. Another special performance right now.
Now here's MP. He's got 17. Davis from long range. That shot off the mark.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Pass to Curry. Outside Butler. Unfazed by the defense.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Back to MP. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Curry finds Butler. Back to Curry. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Flag. Butler covering.
You know, Flag wasn't going to let that dunk chance pass him by.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And it's Irving missing.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Minute 32 left in the first half. To the paint. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Here's MP. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Moody. Give him 8. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Curry splashes it in.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Irving looking it over. To the middle. Lively with the bucket. Lively's got his first 2 points. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Outside Kuminga. Moody from outside. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Irving gets it to go.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Curry with it. He's got 31. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Dallas on top. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Direct your attention to second court. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Thanks for joining us for Game 4. At the half, some ground to make up for the Golden State Warriors.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. And that'll do it for us.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Flag is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's MP. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Davis in at the center position.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Irving for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Butler passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, just terrific unselfishness from the veteran forward. Jimmy Butler more than willing to pass if he finds a teammate open.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Outside Podziemski. Misses the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
MP finds Washington. Here's Flag. Up and in on the layup. Flag's got his second basket of the night.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Outside Kuminga. Now here's Curry. Give him 31 now.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
To the inside. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Butler. Can't hit that one. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Now MP. Back to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Now here's Curry. Outside Kuminga. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Butler goes at the rim. Stolen by Davis. Washington against Kuminga. And it's Washington missing.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. MP against Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancer.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. On the wing, Irving, defended by Podziemski. MP. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Wow, Anthony Davis throwing his weight around inside.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Horford outside. Now here's Butler. Tightly guarded. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 6th assist of the night.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
MP to pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
Horford right side. Outside Podziemski. No good from outside. Dallas leading by 9. Here's Washington. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, that's an instance where P.J. Washington just baits the defender into the foul. This guy has such a good feel.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
So he gets them both. Here's Curry. He's got 36 points. Pass to Horford. Inside. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Davis. To the inside. MP. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Warriors trail by 11. Now here's Horford. And here's Butler. Six on the shot clock. Butler right to the heart.
Well, you love any possession that ends in the paint, especially if the ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler.
Flag. Nice ball movement by Dallas. Irving pass to MP. Davis a screen. Back to Irving. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Irving's got 12 points.
Boy, somehow, some way, Irving guides some tough shots home. That is a special skill.
Here's Curry. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Now MP, 21 points in the game. Driving in, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 23.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Curry passes to Horford, to the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now here's Kuminga. Still no points. There's the 3. And again for 3.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Here's MP. 23 points in the game. And Washington powers it through.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the Warriors make some changes. Green's checked in for Horford. Moody comes in for Kuminga. And it's Buddy Hield in for Podziemski. Outside Moody. Curry against Irving. Hield from outside. Drills it from deep. Hield's got 9 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, through contact. AD.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Outside Curry from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Irving, no good.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
The 3 from Curry. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover. You still have to finish.
Lively against Butler. Stolen by Davis. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Here's MP. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Hield. Good, and Butler gets the assist. He's got 11.
If you've got a shooter like Hield on your team, any opportunity to deliver the basketball is a good time.
Outside for Irving. Pass to Davis. Lets the 3 fly. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Back to Green. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Hield for 3. Rebounded by Marshall. Dallas leading by 5. Irving, the pass to MP. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 25 points for MP.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted areas.
Outside Curry. Shoots from the right block. No good that time. Ooh, good D by Irving. MP finds Davis. To the middle. Here's MP. He gets it in there. And it's a 9-point Dallas lead.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. Christie comes in for Irving. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for MP. Outside Moody. Pass to Hield. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. 1:06 left in the third. Christie with a screen on Hield. Russell from outside. They get it back. Out to Thompson from deep. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
Hield passes to Moody. Can they get it? Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Russell. Thompson scanning the floor. Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, pick and roll is a crucial aspect in the NBA, and Klay Thompson on time and on target.
With the teardrop, Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Dallas leading by 14. Pass to Russell. Launches a three. That one doesn't drop. Launches it from deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Thanks for joining us again for So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Moody. Outside, Green. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Curry. Now Marshall. Pass to Davis. 5 to shoot. MP, the pass to Davis. The big man, AD, down low.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Outside, Green. Here's Curry. Lets it go from deep. Good! Another from three.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
Covered by MP from behind the arc. Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Marshall outside. There's Davis with the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Curry.
Number 9.
Flags checked in for Marshall.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here are the Warriors now. 6-point game. 6 to shoot. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Back to MP. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Three-pointer. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. On the wing, Davis. Back to MP. Davis a screen. The drive by MP. And finished off by Davis.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Here's Curry. Pass to Pajimski. Outside Moody. To Takes a three. The shot by Podziemski, no good. The Mavericks lead by 8. To the paint. Stolen. Inside, Butler. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. That gives him a double-double in this one. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Washington's checked in for Dallas. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Horford with a steal. To the inside. Here's Butler. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Out to the right wing. MP outside. Washington, a screen on Curry. MP, the pass to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Kuminga against Irving. And here's Horford for 3. Ooh, the shot misses. The Mavericks lead by 6. Here's Washington. MP left side. Oh, Horford there with a board. Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Shoot from 14. That's off. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Irving outside. Here's Flag. Puts up the tray. Ooh, it misses. Outside Podziemski. Now Curry. Here's a pass to Horford. Butler outside. Takes a 3. Oh, an offensive board for the Warriors. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Here's Embiid. Now Davis. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he delivered.
Here's Flag. Now Embiid. Washington, a screen on Curry. Now Irving. MP outside. Washington inside. Defended by Podziemski. The drive by MP. Another chance. And yes, sir! Lays it up and in.
P.J. Washington. This guy is never rattled. My goodness.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
MP against Curry. Flag outside.
Stephen Curry. Personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And this young man, Cooper Flagg, is a highly rated prospect. You can almost call him a stretch and point forward. Such a unique talent.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. From downtown, MP with a rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Davis. No good. Now Butler. And again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, the Warriors. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Good! Another from 3.
What can you say but wow? I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA play. And after catching their breath, this crowd showering him with richly deserved cheers.
He puts on a shooting clinic, one of the best in playoff history.
Almost unfathomable what we've seen in this arena tonight. This guy from range has been unbelievable.
They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark all the way to victory. Was that the game plan coming in, or did you see something that led to an adjustment?
More like this. It's both. Every time you come down the floor, the defense tells you what to do. Maybe you set the ball screen. Maybe you space out the corner. If you're on a break, maybe you kick it out to the wing. Maybe it's pushing the ball yourself. What I'm trying to say is if you make the right choices, you're going to win games. And that's what you saw tonight.
Great choices then, MP. Way to go.
Thank you, JP.
Brian, over to you.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
MP right here. MP, got some really good questions back here.
Remember, it's me.
Hey, back here, MP. MP.
Miss Conway.
What?
I noticed that you weren't raising your hand. So, let's start with you. You had a lot to say before the playoffs started, and I want to give you a chance to say something now. Stand up.
Okay. Okay, any concerns about your ability to maintain your performance against your second-round matchup?
Wow. That's your angle.
It's the best I can do on the spot.
Yeah. Well, I expected something, I don't know, more colorful from you.
Sorry to disappoint.
Yeah, anyway. We got a great team here, and we play to each other's strengths. So I don't have any concern about the next round.
Okay. Well, thank you.
MP, right here. Come on.
MP?
I have a really
I'll give you some
question.
colorful...
Obviously, this isn't the way we wanted to start the series. Losing a key contributor in practice this morning is tough. But listen, keep your heads up. We'll be back soon enough. And we don't make excuses on this team. It's the next man up, no matter what. So we're going to go out there, we're going to execute, and we're going to win the game. Let's go!
Let's go! Hi!